my lovelies, Barbara here with another tarot reading for the week ahead. It's Monday, the 3rd of March, 2025. It's March. Isn't this year going quickly? But at least the weather has warmed up, even if it's a bit rainy, at least it's got better. Anyway, hope you had a fantastic weekend. I was teaching spell jars, 4 different people, which was quite a long day, but nevertheless such fun. Really enjoyed that, and they weren't happy, and we had a good laugh. So hope you had a great weekend too. Anyway, let's get on with the reading. So we have a new deck. I've just done a review on this, so have a look for that one. So when women had wings. Mostly a very feminine deck, so have a look at the review about it. It's a lovely deck. So we've got 5 cards again this week, and there's the back. Just show you the back. Beautiful colours. I've suddenly decided I think I want my living room painted this colour, but we'll think about that. So let's get on with it. We've got 5 cards, like I said, and we have the Death card. Now look at this Death card. Isn't that superb? I love the way that she is almost like Lady Godiva, isn't she? She is completely naked. She's already let go of the past. And if you look here, I initially thought that was people holding, you know, flaming torches. I actually don't think it is. I think it's her, or I always say, you shouldn't say think. I feel, and I do feel in this case, I feel that this is actually her burning that. It's in the past, it's gone. I don't need it anymore. And I feel strongly this week with regards to this coming week, and bearing in mind next week, I think it's at the end of the week, Friday or something, it's a full moon. So that will make sense as we go through the cards. And I think it's very much she is preparing herself, ready to make big changes, even more in her life. But sometimes you just have to let go of the past. And that's the thing. It's so difficult, isn't it? If you think about, bear in mind, Death card is all about transformation, and it's your transformation that you have decided to do. It's not like the Tower, enforced transformation. This is you taking the initiative, you literally having your hands on the reins and controlling the situation. But only you can do it. This isn't somebody else that can do this for you. This is down to each and every one of us to do that transformation. If you think about a caterpillar, you know, caterpillar is born from the dark. And it comes out, it munches through your nasturtiums and your cabbages, and then it goes back into the dark again, doesn't it? To emerge as a butterfly. That's what the Death card is about. And that's why in so many decks, it is portrayed as a butterfly, sort of being born almost and flying away. This is your week to do this. This is your week. Oh, hello, my top's falling off my shoulder. Oh, very nice. This is the week to do that. This is the week to decide, do you know what, finally, I don't need that in my life at the moment. Now, you can learn from it, and that's what's very important. She needs to learn from her past, not necessarily mistakes, but past experiences, good and bad. We need to let go of that, but keep the memory, because that will help you not to do those mistakes again. But also, if it's experiences, something you enjoyed, you think, well, you know, I have time to move on, you know, I can utilize that knowledge and move on and make something new, become something new, become someone new. But only you can do that. Back to that caterpillar. Only a caterpillar can change into a butterfly. Nobody else can do it for them. And that's this week. This week is the week that you own who you really, truly are. Acknowledge your mistakes. Acknowledge all the things that you've done really well, and build on both of those to transform into the butterfly. This isn't the week that transformation will completely go through the whole process, and it'll make sense when you look at the next card, because there we have. Now I love this. In this deck, remember, it's a very feminine deck, so there are very few male characters in it. And in fact, all the knights in this deck, again, if you look at the review, you'll see it, are portrayed as sort of helmets sitting down. This is the only knight that has a full moon behind him. Now, I'm going to say this. This week, look at your what you need to transform, what you need to let go of, what you need to build on, blah, 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 blah. And remember I said there's a full moon next week, so I think it's Friday. Between now and the end of next week, put down on paper what you need to work on, what you need to bring in your life, what you need to completely change, but also give yourself that feminine power, that goddess power that, yeah, do you know what? I am what I am, and I'm going to build on that, and it's going to empower you. This is an empowerment card almost. You think about in a Rider-Waite, the sort of the Knight of Swords, he's on his horse, he's got his sword, he's going, he's like running into the situation. This is not so aggressive, shall we say. In fact, that sword is actually in the ground. And normally when you can't see the tips of the swords in tarot, it means things aren't quite clear. I don't feel it means that in this deck, strangely enough. It's like, do you know what? I don't need to fight anymore, but I can use this up here and utilize all my other female feminine skills to actually create what I want to bring in, so I'm ready. Full moons are all about letting go, but also planning. So I'm not going to tell you what to use that full moon for. You do the research, because we're all different and we all utilize that moon in different ways. Now, here we have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, oh my goodness, I've just noticed there's a butterfly. Remember I said about that death card, acknowledging the fact that you're like a butterfly with wings. When women had wings, that makes sense. Here we have the butterfly on the, now that's interesting. There we go. We had the Knight of Swords a moment ago. The Knight of Swords is all about communication, but thought, that butterfly is on the hat next to the person's brain, the thought process. And eights are all about preparing for the future and working at it. It's not just like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, and then forget about it. You've got to do it. And because it's a pentacle, I am going to say this week, look at your security aspects. Although it's not the lead card, the fact that eights are so positive, and remember eights are what goes around comes around. It's that infinity symbol. It's very much a case of learning from your experience in the past, which I said right at the beginning, to enable you to build on your security. What you decide is your security is completely up to you, whether that is a relationship, whether it's money, a house, whatever, job, whatever. But nevertheless, anything else exciting? Yeah, this person, yeah, female, I think it's female, I'm not sure, is hammering something, is creating, do you see, like a pentacle down here, and there's all these pentacles up there that they've already made ready. So I feel there's something that you need to look at this week that can just be the icing on the cake almost, enabling you to build that secure future. So the next card, ooh, hello baby, we have the King of Cups. Now, remember, cups, spiritual, relationships, love, all that sort of thing. This particular king, there's only, as I said earlier, I think, there's very few male characters in this deck because it's a female deck. But nevertheless, he is older and wiser. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to suddenly meet this old guy who's either going to become a relationship with you or whatever, or doesn't have to be old. That's what I'm going to try and say. Because I know 20-year-olds who've had so much experience of life because of situations they've been in who are incredibly wise. Age doesn't always equal knowledge. It's how you utilize it. In saying that, I do feel that around us there is somebody who you can go to, or maybe coming into your life even, that can give you the advice that you need. Now, it's a cup, you know, he's the King of Cups, for goodness sake. He knows how to control emotions, not in a controlling way, but he has dealt with any past issues or anything like this. His or her knowledge, remember, just because it's depicted as a male, I mean, you can't have a female king, but you can in the actual how you feel within yourself. I know women with the strength of kings and men with the nurturing aspect of queens. It doesn't matter. This is an older person who is very straightforward in as much as the way they deal with emotions are coming into your life, and is going to give you some advice, or you can go to them for some suitable advice and support, because that's something we all need. You know, we all go off thinking, I can do this on my own, you know, I can do this, I don't know. Sometimes you just need somebody beside you, or even a complete stranger who you're just chatting to. You're more likely to chat to people like on a bus or in a cafe or something that you don't know, and you let all this stuff out. And they'll, because they don't know you, they can give you that common sense of, oh, so why don't you try this? Oh yes, never thought about that. This is the person. Remember, this week is all about creating something for you. I do feel, like I said before, this is in the security area of your life. Despite him being a cup, it's what makes you feel good. What makes you feel good as a person, or within your life, within your family. What can you do that can help you with your security? You've let go of all the rubbish you don't need anymore. You've learned from it. You've learned from the positives as well. That you can build on and transform. So what do you get if you do all that? You have the world. Now, this is an interesting, the world, because if you look, she is pregnant and she is surrounded by the universe there. And look, there's that full moon. That full moon that's coming is going to be very, very important. I'm not sure, I'd have to look it up, and I'm not going to do it while I'm doing the video. I think it might be a blood moon, or there's something, a lunar eclipse or something going on. So it's a very special full moon that's coming up. The fact that she's pregnant doesn't mean you're going to get pregnant. No, hey, why not try if you want to? But nevertheless, it's that abundance that you can draw to you. But remember, the world is about the end of something and the creation of something new. Back to that full moon. What do you still need to sort of work on, work around that full moon energy to think about things down the line? But more importantly, what you feel in here. This is so important. These last few weeks have all about being changes, haven't they? Making changes, dealing with changes, how you can step forth on a new path. But this is the week where you can finalise and actually utilise all that work you've been putting in over the last few weeks to become that death card. Where's the death card gone? Buster. Oh, I can't even find the death card now. There we are. You can be behind her, preferably not sort of going out on a horse naked. Probably get arrested for that. But it's the whole idea of that. You've let go of all the stuff that you held on, you didn't need, so you can move forward. And the fact that, yeah, she's side saddled. Side saddled. Is that the right word of saying that? Anyway, she's on a side saddle. There we are. Which is far more practical for a woman without any clothes on. So she's been very demure about it. She knows where she's going. She's let go of the past even. Do you know what? I can't get my words out today. I don't know why. It's weird. Perhaps it's, I'm ready to transform myself. Who knows? In fact, actually, I have done something that may or may not transform myself. But we're not going to go into that today. It's, yeah, something I've been thinking about for a long time. Anyway, by the by, this is a fantastic week. You need this death card. You need to sit down and think, well, and this can be literally emptying out your cupboards. I don't need this anymore. Why have I still got that strappy, sparkly top that I haven't worn since 1993? Why am I still holding on to it? I can't even fit into it. Get rid of it. And before you ask, no, I haven't got one of those. But nevertheless, this is a great week to make some changes and to enjoy them. But make sure that the changes that you want to do, not what anybody else tells you. Not until you get to that rather gorgeous looking King of Cups. And they're not going to tell you what to do. They'll just give you some advice. Anyway, it's a bit of a long reading today. Don't know why. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic week. Let me know how you get on with your transformation. I shall see you soon. Bye for now.